Yo, what's good? I'm your Mile High Priest, chilling up here, recording on Saturn's Day for the upcoming new moon solar eclipse in Aries. This is your reading for the outlook, April outlook, and the solar eclipse new moon in Aries coming up March 29th, depending on where you are at. I've gone ahead and pre-shuffled the Thoth Taro and the Wild Unknown Taro and Animal Spirit. Very interesting here. First, I'll get into your horoscope message, and then I will get into your pre-shuffle, and then we'll clarify more with the tarot. Thank you for being here. I honor you, your path, your time and attention. I'm ever so grateful, as always, for our energetic exchange. All that I ask is that you take only what resonates, and we petition our spiritual guides of the highest brilliant divine light to protect us as I channel and download to interpret messages for your divinity, your exalted exponential evolution through all spaces and time. You are the Queen of Wands, after all. No matter your identity, your sign, your natal sign placement, this may resonate with you. Once again, take what resonates. Check out your other sign placement readings as well as the collective readings. Okay, so Leo, this moon is aggressive for you in that it falls in that relationship with the self and spirit, the ninth house of faith, freedom, liberation. Perhaps you're ready to be liberated of all that you think is lesser or lower. So it just could mean, it could involve biting your tongue before you bite off more than you can chew, and more so, it's before you take them back, it is about addressing the argument, but not to win or to confine or to cause more disruption. It's just meant to restore natural order by determining which details will actually work for you or against you. So it's a fiery time because a lot of it you're ready to say, but more so we would like for you to address that aspect of you. Like there could be a lot of fiery words, and we are not totally completely ready to rush out. Your mind could be on many things as far as how you fit into the bigger picture, and right now it could mean that you don't feel like you fit into the bigger picture. So I would go watch the Pisces reading because you both have Queen of Wands, and then the collective reading has the Eight of Discs. Or what this points to me is like you've done a lot of work that is involved in determining how you fit into relationships one-on-one, at work, in love, and then also how much you give, how much you take. Likely you overgave, and that did improve in your favor, or as it turns out in the moment it is not in your favor. But I do see tables turning, and because you've been working on a lot, the tables then do turn out in your favor. All along you've been working on this, all along. Now is the time to shine, so to speak. Now is the time to come out and say it. But are you ready to say it? A lot of people want to hear what you have to say, just so you know. I'm going to jump into the tarot now. Your work is shifting. Oh wait, tarot, earthworm, yeah, ready. You are between too shy, too hesitant, and then too ready to say the same old word. So it's probably that you don't want to fight the good fight with the same weapons or same tools, right? So you have that quality of the magician where it's your wand, how you take action, and maybe you want to take action now, but it's like we are preparing you to come to that effort, because a lot of it will come from what you say, not how you do it or how it's done, how it's been done. And you have Nine of Swords, cruelty, Mars in Gemini. So you want to step away from like doing it the same way, right? Taking charge. Because we have the gazelle who's fast, furious, but more so you're creative. So it's about finding the creative, logging on, or feeling the creative surge to move out and move outside of your realm. And then I suppose finding that creative solution to restore peace, whether it's your work, it's your involvement in work in all sorts of the way. Likely a lot of past life gifts are coming up to affect your actual work. So right now it's about committing to maybe weighing out options, and what is more befitting and fitting is that you are naturally like a inventor, you're a creative scientist, or a scientific healer of some sort. And you do have the Hierophant, meaning can you put this into words? Can you put this in order? Can you start moving in it? Can you move in this new order that you are that you suspect is now a natural component? It is. Can you sharpen? Can you take the key from the release of the argument and honoring there can be peace and weighing out both sides, or seeing all sides of the coin, and even honoring where you went wrong or you took a misstep or made a mistake? It's okay. It's all part of the work. Sorry. So then, yeah, you have Sun in Virgo, 8 of Discs, as part of, this is prudence, as part of your, the work, the great work that you've been involved in. And then you have peace restored. You have Swords, 2 of Swords, Moon in Libra. So this is very much about relationships, and it's very much about how you attract, or how others are attracted to you, and how there can be boundaries set up as you honor these like intense surges of creativity, and so you don't attract the wrong folks. It seems like you are in that transformative, fiery, like, are you too good for it? Maybe most people would assure themselves that they're too good for it, so that can leave room to go, like that's your way out. But now your way out is actually honoring both sides, no matter if you agree with it or not. It's very alchemical, can I say that? Because it's really about not, it may be revisiting a situation or a relationship and not performing in it in the same way that you did. Maybe you were fighting for what you wanted, and maybe it was a lot about what you wanted, and the other person or the situation is involved with people who may not, who didn't know what they want, who didn't suppose they wanted something with you, perhaps even. So there's a tendency to be like othered, right? And then we have the Daughter of Swords, which is very much like, who's going to say it and how are you going to say it? So allow them to speak, because you are in a hermit mode, and it's like more, can they come to you? They will, if it's true, if it's truly meant to be, right? Or if it's truly that the door seems still unlocked. Yes, and just because you know the truth and you know what's best, allowing them to come to it is what I'm getting. You've been working on this for a long time. You've been working to make these higher level, higher soulmate conditions and decisions. Okay, like you don't want to self-sabotage, you don't want to lean into the anxiety. Sun in Scorpio, is it a relationship? We'll just leave that out. It could be that you perceived it as really good and romantic and you saw all the love, but this person didn't show you that love. You two come from different walks of life. Maybe you're the same age or around the same age, or you guys speak to your age, your spiritual age. So you are spiritually connected, soulmates. Again, maybe this person is rising to the occasion of higher level soulmate to meet you where you are at, instead of you meeting them in that lower voltage, lower form of you. You've been through many transformations that you can't keep doing it the same way. So allowing there to be the time and space for them to figure out what they need to do. Okay. Ethereal visions to determine past, present, future. Wow, this is going by fast, right? The Hermit, do we not say? Let's see. You have the Moon, the High Priestess. You have Justice, so this is karmic. You have the Hermit, which is here. Currently, you had to step away from this. You had to become single, or if not, break from the relationship. Pause, hit pause. Here, Moon in, you know, High Priestess next to the Moon in Libra, or the Two of Swords, right? You know, peace can be a resolution or an option, right? But you must work to resolve the situation. Could this be at work, or something you said at work, or something you told people? You're making good decisions regardless, to honor that you are awaiting for them to show up. I'm sorry, I'm just making it. It's so bright. Wow, you have the Lovers. Good decision, eh? Should we suppose that you've made the right decision to pull away, to give them space? More importantly, to honor your peaceful state of being, your peaceful state of mind, your mathematical, analytical, scientific mind, your creative spirit, synergistically coming together. You've made a clear choice. Either you're going to understand the level of soulmate and processing the lesson and allowing a new soulmate to come in, or this person is elevated in their time and space, where they also have garnered a transformation, worked through transformation. So maybe it's like they're worried about you leaving, and you shouldn't be worried about that. You should be worried about your sanity, your safety. So, wow, you look good. You look stable. You look divine. Leo, you're looking divine. There's a masculine around. Like, should I stay? Should I go? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune means luck is on your side. So get rid of what you need to. You would know if this soulmate condition is in your favor, or if you're ready for the next one. It looks like either way, a masculine will approach you, and if they're not approaching you, then that's your confirmation that that relationship is over for a good reason, and you are being restored to peace and coming to work. Your work is more meaningful. Your magic, you have 8 of Disc next to Queen of Wands. That's magical. The Hermit is magical, and you've learned a huge lesson about intimacy and what the intimate like the properties of that intimate act, all of those frequencies, right? Putting you back into a position where you must allow time to go by, to pass you by. You have three arcana, three major secrets. This is a karmic lesson. You must allow time to pass. We have the star. Okay, you will get what you want regardless. If you want a higher level soulmate, that's what's coming to you. This is about you being vulnerable and not, wow, it's changing a lot about who you are. Even you've stirred enough energy. You have judgment, Scorpio. You stirred enough energy within you, around you to, will you allow time, space to heal you and to elevate you through transformation? You will come out looking way different. Keep doing what you're doing, whether you're tending to your physical state of being, mental health, physical health, diet, food, nutrition, all that good stuff. Mostly what you feed your mind, right? How you take action, perhaps take less action for the time being and honor a vulnerable state of not being, not doing, as the new being, as the new aspects of you come online, okay? You're working on that. You're a magician. You've been working on this already for a while. So that means you're going to see the fruits of your labor, the harvest. Is that so? Where do they stand in their power? What's around them? What's coming to them? And what is the outcome for the Leo tribe? Leo, what's good? You got me jibber jabbering over here. You are in your very powerful. The Hierophant is here once again, 5-5. This is a spiritual ascension. And we have Ace of Cups. A higher level love, higher order of love, orderly love, new life, and new love. A new life you will love. Okay, order in the Leo court. We have a Taurus Hierophant here, very Aries. I was like, oh, that's the Emperor. A new job. What am I talking about? The Hierophant. This, in the original version, I get confused between the Hierophant and the Emperor. This is very much the Emperor, Aries, Scorpio, love. Okay, so this could be at work. You're leveling up, boss. Gives you, you're about to earn that. You've been very vulnerable at work and not so much vulnerable with this relationship, or it's like that level of vulnerability is what is needed from you, or your spirit asks that you perform in that vulnerability while keeping and maintaining your orderly status as a magical creator, as a doer, as a builder. And then don't allow like the relationship to take over those aspects of you. It's like maybe the other person is realizing too, like how creative you are, how psychic you are, how witchy you are, how loving and caring you are. But now you also run your own show, and maybe that's where the mark wasn't hitting. Okay, wow, ringing. Tons of ringing in my left ear through your reading, okay? Okay, you are not aware, you're concerned about work more, friends more, or the state of the relationship. So remember, it's working through that and not relying on the same argument, or not relying too much on what happened, unless it did. If it means go, then it means go, right? It doesn't mean reconcile with anyone. But regardless, you're ready. It's coming. You maybe don't even see it. But we have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Four of Cups, Moon in Cancer. We have a lot of Scorpio energy. So from now until the new moon in Cancer, okay, before your birthday month, Sun in Leo. Happy birthday if you're a Sun in Aries, by the way. So the next 2 to 3 months will mean a lot for this relationship if it will progress, and for them to show you, to prove to you, to give you the signs, the symbols, the proof that you need as a Queen of Wands. Can you come into that loving vibration, right? Look who shows up. Okay, but the way I read it, if this is the outcome, look, it's a victory. It means you do show up differently. You are honoring different aspects of you and what you've learned from a lot of these, not failed, but like really difficult situations that put you in that Nine of Swords, that put you in that like, bitchy, bitchy. It's honestly left you feeling very vulnerable, but this vulnerability it's good for the soul, because it's bringing you posterity and bringing order to the masculine divine aspect of you. But usually we see as king and queen as singular independent folks, so coming to your singular independent self, whether you come to a new job, a new career, or a new way of doing things, or it's like this masculine does want to approach you. For some of you, it could be a new leader approaches you, or a new leadership position approaches you. We have Seven of Swords. You are leaving the old landscape. You are also, I'm getting that this Seven of Swords and Six of Pentacles. We have so many moons, moon in Libra, moon in Cancer, moon in Taurus, and then we have moon in Aquarius. Yes. Wow. Okay. A new level up, going towards what's fair, and also honoring that you don't need more advice. You've received a lot of advice on where to go next. So the next 4 weeks will be very illuminating as far as like you getting out, you getting a move on it, and it'll be fair. And you're coming to also see where you treated yourself unfairly and where others treated you unfairly. Anyway, that leaves you really like poised for this spiritual upgrade, this career upgrade, this upgrade in your leadership. And you're coming out of this hard, tough time. Nine of Swords. Wow. It's just going to take time, putting down a lot of fights. Okay. You've already made the decision, so you might as well do it. And then money and love come in. They may look entirely different than what it was looking like. It may be entirely okay for you to see that relationship for what it was, and then go on about this way. Vulnerable in your singular state. Wow. But we have the Queen of Pentacles, someone very worthy and ready for commitment. With the Hierophant, any advice, King Solomon? How do you want to flip? How shall we flip it for you, Leo? What's the advice, King Solomon? Okay, 34 at the bottom of the deck, but we have card 17, very fiery, allowing the situation to crumble. Maybe that's the last perception, the perspective shift, right? That's where the perspective shift occurs. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Avoid unnecessary risks. The result is not under your control. It's a sudden change of course. A sudden change of direction won't be easy, but you're poised for it. You're poised, okay? So it could be that you're fixated on maybe you want to take this person back, but through this vulnerable state of shift in vulnerable state or shift into vulnerability, a sudden change, okay, occurs. Things are not up to you. Everything is in God's hands. If it's a person, it's someone who will likely disappoint you, okay, someone you can't trust. So a situation that is unsafe or unsure, allow the moods to swing. You must hope for the best and allow for the change to occur. It's for the better. Comprehension, insight, enlightenment. You will receive. Open yourself up to messages. Oh wow, is that what's happening here? Is you're not receiving fair advice or confirmation? Maybe a lot of people telling you to keep working on it. Work on maintaining your peace and work on not putting all your eggs in one basket. hoping for better, so not tending to fixing others' problems. I think someone or something approaches you to help you assert your level of expertise in a career. So it's more about focus on the work than focusing on this coulda, shoulda, woulda. Okay, and go on about your spiritual self. Look better in your spiritual posterity than in your temperamental, moody, fiery, spitfire, fighter state. You want to move away from unfair. In moving away and zooming out, you can see the bigger picture that this person is not fair, right? And not to be trusted. And that's why you're dismissing the love, right? Okay, and then a final card from the Radiant Winds. I say Radiant Winds, Radiant Wilds. Eight of Pentacles once again. Oh my God, go watch the freaking collective message. I was like, why am I giving y'all industry terms and topics and how to build an app, how to build a product by the Mile High Priest, a lesson in creativity for profit. Sometimes we create for profit. Wow, how a human being of us. Anyway, you have the Knight of Pentacles. You are going to work on this no matter what. You're working on your work. Look, you're the Magician. A total shift of perspective marks elevation of mind. Your perspective also asserts this journey and maintaining the work that what you've been doing, even though it hasn't shown much proof. Your psychic work, your spiritual work will pay off. Knight of Pentacles and Magician, Magus. You have Eight of Pentacles twice, okay? That means you've been working on something for the love of it. You're passionate about it. It's work. It's been involved. You've done it for like a year or longer, and you're waiting to see That maybe you're thinking you've put too much emphasis on this. I think it's the emphasis on reliance on others. It's more, you are going to be your ticket out. You're going to be your way out. You've slowly been working on getting out. And maybe it's this Virgo, Taurus. This Taurus person that approaches you. Okay, you've manifested a new level again, a new commitment, a higher level of commitment. All right, Radiant Wilds. I love that you have the Magician. You have so many major arcana. Wow. I harness cosmic energy and manifestation. Direction is harvesting potential, form, creation, energy, and alchemy. What did we say? We said those things. Radiance tip is list some intentions that you'd like to manifest. Write them as if they were already true in the present tense, then express gratitude for what's to come. What? All right, Leo, all the love, all the light. What a wonderful reading. You're not trusting them, but keep the peace. You've been working on something. It's going to pay off. You didn't actually put all your eggs in one basket. It may have been that relationship, but that's another lesson. You're bringing back peace. You're being restored to peace. You know who to trust. You know when to hold back. Bite your tongue. Otherwise, you don't want to bite more than you can chew on, and you're working on something. Something's manifesting. The next, the Eight of Pentacles, right? Okay, it's real. All the love, all the light on your freaking fantastic journey. I'll be back with more. Happy solar eclipse. New moon in Aries. Hit like and share this with other Leos, and don't forget to hit thumbs up, subscribe if you're still here, leave me a comment, say hi. All the love. Okay, ciao.